Hello, this video will discuss about the associate. Associate is a very new feature that we have recently added into the system, and we want to elaborate a little bit more on this feature. Now, typically you'll find that most of the users are internal users, and you do not extend your accounting system to external parties. And associates are, in our definition here, refers to a third party. The third party that you have engaged to perform certain services under your umbrella or your accounting firm brand and name. So they represent your company to perform some audit work or accounting work, those kind of stuff. So um, and and um, and naturally, we were told that you would like to extend the accounting system to them so that they can perform certain invoice issuance and generation of receipts and etc. So what we have done is that we have uh, we have made the system to recognize that if it is an associate role, they cannot perform things like backing up data, viewing all your accounts data. They can only see transactions created by them, debtors and creditors that was created by them. All right. So if they have not if they are not the owner of the debtor or creditor, then they cannot see their other people's transaction. So therefore, the data is filtered, and they don't get to see all. And in addition to that, let's see what else. So this allows the business accounting firm to say that to consolidate to make their operation more efficient in that sense. So right now, what I'm going to do is that I'll show you how to set up a role, okay, that is just an associate. Okay, so I'll take the first example that I have created earlier. Go to login account maintenance, and which is the test account 1. All right, so he reports to me, or rather the super user. Okay, and I'm going to change his role. To change his role, what you have to do is go to your account user access control. He has a cashier role, okay, and I'm not sure what is this SPC role. So I click onto this. I find that cashier role and SPC is gone. Okay, there was the removed earlier. So let's say I don't want him to access to SPC. I want to allow him to access to associate. Allow update, and that's it. Test account 1 is a associate, and he cannot perform any other function. Now you can again make it more refined to say that certain associate, you can only allow them to access debtors or creditors. Okay, so I'm going to log in under the test account number 1. And I'm going to change the password because I've recently changed his password. Okay, I've changed his password. Now, I can't do things like backup. I don't have permission because I'm an associate. I cannot do most of the things. Okay. As you can see, the system blocks the debtors. Now, when you see, if you look at the journal entry, if you do perform a backup, it indicates login user is an associate not allowed to perform this function. That means literally the system blocks this particular user to perform this function. Now, when you go to your journal entry, right, this means you are getting the system generates a different error message. This means that the users can perform accounting entry. You can see the URACC is the role ID, the code. if you give the person that this associate to perform this code, all right, then he can perform journal entry if you want to. Okay, so right now he does not have any permission at all, right? I can't do anything. Okay, click here. All right, he can generate reports. Okay, budget and various report. Sorry, he can't. Okay, now if I come to here, similarly, I don't have a UR debit code. Okay, so to assign a debit code to this particular associate, what needs to be done? First, I have to log out, go into the root ID. Now I'm under root super user. Go back to access control, and I want to assign. Okay, this is not what I want to assign to associate. I want to assign a special role for this associate. So I will customize my own roles. Okay, associate debtor. Okay, so for associate debtor role, I allow them to generate tax invoice and also creditor control, maybe just tax invoice and nothing else. All right, so create, and you find that SO debtor, okay, he has only debtor tax, generate tax invoice. And next thing I'll do is that I'll assign this person, okay, with a role which is associate debtor. Once I've done it, that's it. Okay, and this guy can generate tax invoice. Now let's log it. From here, I can generate tax invoice. I need to have debit. I need to have another row which is UR debit. So okay, I have to log out again. And associate. Okay, sorry, I have to use this. I want to allow debit role. So this is a required role if you want to do these controls. All right. Okay. Now I'll find that my associate debtor would have these two roles. Okay. So if I log out, okay, I don't have to reassign anymore. Okay. When I log out, as long as the test one user has this role, then he will have this property and this permission. Okay. So log out. Now next I'm going to do a sales, and see that I can create sales now. So when I try to create tax invoice, okay, I find that my debtor account, okay, that's because I don't have accounts that are assigned to me or no debtors that was created by me. So if I want to have debtors, okay, my own debtor, my list of customers as a associate, what I first need to do is to create the debtor. Okay, so test one debtor. All right, and I click submit. Now once I've done that, I go back to sales. You'll find that create tax invoice. The test one appears. Okay, from here you can choose what account you want to generate. Okay, now All right. So save. All right. Now, when I go to look at the sales transaction, I want to see this appearing. Transaction that was created by me. I can't see anything else. All right. I can't see. I can't see what was created by the firm. Okay. Now, if I log in under the root, if I click to sales, I will see a list of all transactions that was created. Okay, so that's the difference between an associate and a non-associate. Associate, we can see only their data, but cannot see the firm's data. All right, that's the end of the associate controls. Thank you.